back to my channel. Today I'm actually going to be stuffing my cash envelopes for my household budget. And I'm not going to necessarily say they're cash envelopes. They're almost like sinking funds, sort of, kind of. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. I have been missing just for a little bit. But if you don't know why, I will link the video in the description box below. I did not do an actual budget for June, nor did I do one for July, but I did keep up with my bills and nothing crazy happens in my household budget. Um, and so I wasn't too worried, but I am trying to get back on schedule with all of my household and personal budgeting. So I am doing this for what I would have done for July, and then August will start like nice and fresh. Now, with my envelopes, the reason I'm doing cash and I'm not doing cashless like I do with my personal budgeting is because all of the things that I'm kind of saving for, I need to use for cash. I have five or six, one, two, three, four, five, six. I actually have six categories, and I need to pay these people in cash. We just bought a house in December, so we have things like lawn care and cleaning and things of that sort that require us to pay cash because they just don't use one thing or the other. So we are just going to jump right on into it. It's not going to be a super long video. So let's do this. All right. So I've actually had these envelopes for like 2 years or so. I'm just recycling stuff. I keep going on Etsy and I see all these cute little things that I want to get. And then I just have to remember that I got to be a little cost effective right now. So I am just reusing these cash envelopes. So I did just add one new cash envelope, and that is going to be a baby envelope. And so that is going to be this envelope here. I just haven't written on it yet. And then I have cleaning, I have debt, I have lawn care, I have pets, and I have weather. And as I'm going through all of them, I'll kind of explain why we have these, just in case you guys need a little bit of a refresher. So I took this money. This is out of my household account. So if you are new and you don't know, I do two budgets. I do a household budget, which is bills that me and my partner both pay together. He gets paid weekly, and so his sort of his portion of the money just gets automatically deposited, and then I get paid every 2 weeks. So I just take out that money and put it into that account, and then we pay our household bills. Anything that is personal to us, we pay those bills with our personal money. And then there are things that we kind of just want to save for that I take out of the household and not try to budget out of my budget. I am short one card here, so I'm just going to need to fill this out really quickly because I have some here, but I only counted five. I'm not sure why. So I just need to put date here, starting balance. And this just feels so weird. I have been using cash envelopes for some while. I just have not been keeping up with the balances and things of that sort. So I just need to start doing that. So in the time that I was not budgeting, like I said, I was not paying attention to what was in my cash envelopes and stuff like that. So this is going to be a higher than normal cash stuffing versus what I would do on a monthly basis. So the first one that I'm going to do is going to be for baby, and this is actually a new envelope. We are expecting for sometime at the end of December or beginning of January. So I just want to start saving just a little bit. My partner has already been saving for the baby as well too, and we just do our finances very different. So some things you'll see, some things you won't see, just because it depends on who's saving for and whatever is going on in our lives. So this is going to be for baby, and I am budgeting $15. And I don't know how I set up all of this cash because they didn't have 10s like I originally wanted, and I think I did those 10s and 20s. So I am going to do 2 5s and 5 1s. And if I have to move them around, I'll do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 15 here, and that's just what we're gonna start off with. And the reason I decided to do baby and cash is because there's gonna be like a lot of gift cards. I've already received some from like our insurance company and stuff like that. So I just figured if I had the money in hand, I'll be able to control buying stuff. And what's today? Buying stuff instead of what's the call? Getting out of control. So we started off with nothing. I added 15, and so the ending balance is going to be 15. If you guys can see that, I'm sorry about that. Let me make sure that is in frame, and then I'll go ahead and add that into here. And there shouldn't really be money coming out of this envelope just yet. The next one is going to be cleaning. And cleaning is because we actually have a lady come and clean our house once a month to just kind of do a deep cleaning to make sure the baseboards, the ceiling fans, stuff that I just don't get or have time to do during a regular clean. She comes and just does a deep clean. So we started budgeting for that, and I am going to be budgeting $85 for that. And I'm just going to see, I don't think there's any money in here because I actually had to take money out of other cash envelopes to be able to pay for our last clean, because I thought our neighbor also uses her as well too. And they were under the impression that she had stopped working or stopped cleaning. So I was actually looking for someone else, and then she texted me and was like, hey, I'm coming to clean your house. And I was like, oh, perfect. So I was not totally prepared for her to come. So I had to take money out of other cash envelopes. So we're gonna do 85, and I'm pretty much gonna do let me see, I have my little cheat sheet over here, and I'm not exactly sure what I set it up to be, but I think I'm going to do 20, 40, 60, and then 65, 70. Nah. I need to do change because it's not actually 85. I need to do change for her. So yeah, we're gonna do 2, 4, 6, 70, 80, and then 5 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have enough 5s? Hopefully. So we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2, 4, 6, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. Okay. Because she really only charges, I want to say $70, and then we do a tip. And I always just budget a little bit more so that I can always have like a rolling credit in case one month I can't cover the full amount. I should be okay. So that is for cleaning. Next is going to be debt. I did talk about this before. So when we originally bought our house, Brandon, he paid for a lot of things out of his credit card, which is not what we wanted to do. So I decided that the household account would just save up some money to put a little bit of money towards that debt that he has. I thought I'd be a lot farther. Unfortunately, things change and your budget changes, so whatever we have will just go to his account at the end of the year. I did take money out of debt, so I would normally put $20 towards debt each month, but I did take out $45, which I want to say was already in that account or in here before I had to take it out. So we are going to be adding $65 today. And once again, let me put this up here so y'all can see it. And so we're going to do 65, and then the ending balance is going to be 65. So we are going to do 2, 4, 6, and we are going to do 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 65 for debt, and we're gonna put that in here. The next one is going to be lawn care, and lawn care is a little bit different because that guy literally just started using like Venmo. I don't have Venmo, and the weird thing is that we use our household, well, not the weird thing, but we use our household account through a credit union, and our credit union currently does not allow us to do like Zelle payments or Cash App or any of that kind of stuff. So Brandon has a Venmo, so he Venmos the money, and then I actually just pay Brandon back in cash because he likes to have a little bit of cash. So for lawn care, I'm not too worried about how that money is set up, but lawn care is going to get $120 because I took $60 out of lawn care to cover other stuff for the house while I was not budgeting. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20. Do I want to do it that way? Let's see, this is 100, 10. I don't think there's enough ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're gonna do this, yeah. So this is 20 here. And we are going to go ahead and do for up here. Sorry you guys if I'm not in frame. I gotta keep remembering I need to go up some. So we started off with 0, we put $120 in, and that is going to be our ending balance. And I already owe him 70 because they actually just came on Friday to do our grass. We have been paying just a little bit more because we've just been working on getting our grass and our flowers up to par. So that's what we've been working on. So we've been paying a little bit extra, but he only charges like $30 to cut our front yard and our backyard, which is actually amazing because we have a lot of grass and a lot of yard. Next is going to be pets. We've been trying to save for pets for the longest, y'all. I want to say maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Our plan was to get both of our bearded dragons cages upgraded, their furniture inside and all sorts of stuff, and that never really happened. I want to say we purchased like 1 or 2 new things and threw away some stuff, but their cages still look a hot mess. So I am trying to stay dedicated because every time we get like a new debt or anything, pets is one of the first things that I get rid of. So for pets, I'm actually going to be putting $25 towards that because we took out $20 for other things. So we're gonna do $725. We had 0. It's now gonna get 25, and I think $25 is probably the most I've ever saved up for my pets, which is crazy. So we have $25 here, and we're gonna put that into pets. And then lastly, we have weather. And weather is interesting because I think there's already some money in here. Look at that. We already have $10 that was in here. Oops, so let me get this. So for weather, we live in the state of Texas, which is a catastrophe state. We've been here since 2016. 15 actually. And so we've been through a lot of storms, a lot of different weather changes and all sorts of stuff. And after we had our freeze back in February, I realized that I should have been planning for this a long time ago. So this weather is definitely in cash only because of certain things. We get hurricanes here and we get a lot of flooding here, and those things tend to block out or leave us with no electricity. And so whenever there's no electricity, you're gonna need cash. And so that's why I'm keeping this in cash and not on my card, because this will always stay in our household. Like I said, this is getting $20. But this is also to save, to prepare for terrible weather. Did I put this upside down? Okay, for terrible weather. So right now we're in the heat of hurricane season. We'll probably get one later on down the line. So I just want to be prepared. So this is me just saving money for that time where I can go and pick up some water, pick up some cans of stuff like that, and then have money left over so that if something happens, we're already prepared, but it doesn't interfere with my regular household or my regular budget for gas if we need gas, or regular stuff for groceries. So that is why this is separate. But then also that main point that if we lose electricity or anything like that and we need to be able to go to the store to get anything, we have cash, and we can survive. I know this is not a lot of money currently, but I already have a lot of the things that I would have spent my money on. We have tuna, beans, rice. We do need to stock up on some water, but there's not many things that we need currently. So I think whatever money we get to, we should be okay. And then my partner also keeps cash on him as well. But I always make sure that whenever we know something is happening, I will go and fill up my tank. If we can't drive, we can't drive anyway, so it's not a big thing. But that is all of my cash envelopes for our household budget. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment down below. This is the end of July. 7 months have really passed by quickly, and we're getting into August. I hope all of you guys are doing well, and I'll see you guys in the next one.